Brothers have made several different videos about us. One video was a video that I did a long time ago. It was a throwback. Yeah, Khan, absolutely. They are always doing that. But we got to address it on our end because brothers are throwing slanders out there, and there's a lot of new people that they don't really necessarily know who I am. You know, they might like the way we bring out the word, but they don't know who I am. So it's easy for brothers to believe slanders. So we have to go ahead and clear those slanders up, those lies up, and that's what we're doing today. And you know, the brothers got, like I said, the brothers got several different videos about us. They got one video about us that was done a long time ago, saying that I told Israelites to get guns and go fight against Esau. That did not happen. In the video, I was explaining how our people kill each other, but we should protect each other and take up arms to protect each other. So what they did was they took the video and lied and slandered it and said that I said Israel needs to go get weapons and kill Esau.
That's why we out here, because you know what we got to start doing? We got to start doing a little bit of what the Black Panthers did. You know what we have to start doing that they did? They police their own communities. You understand what I'm saying? So guess what? If the cops pull you over, all the brothers getting out. We community watch right here for our communities. Just like Trayvon Martin was killed by George Zimmerman. What was George Zimmerman supposed to be? Community watch, right? He was supposed to be watching his community. Now it's time for us to watch ours. So every time the white devils harass us, guess what we gonna do? We gonna pull over and we gonna watch them. We gonna watch them. And now we ain't pulling out no cameras to watch them. We got our guns in our hands to watch them.
That's right.
Because ain't that our First Amendment right? See, this is the revolution we talking about right here. So now guess what? You'll feel a little safer, wouldn't you? Well, you know my black men, they gonna save me. But you know what? We gotta first get rid of the hate, because our black men hate our black sisters, our so-called black sisters.
Right.
This is Proverbs 15 verse 10. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way, and he that hateth reproof shall die. All praise to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to the hopefully elect. And this lesson is going to be entitled Emotion and Lies, or Lies and Emotion Disguised as Diligence. Believers of the Way, okay? Getting on these guys, believers of the way. Now, all of this came about because why? These guys got corrected about their faulty mark of the beast breakdown, okay? Now, you clearly saw this young man, these little mumble rappers, this guy to the left, Ratazan Sharian. He sat right there and lied. You know, he did this video entitled GMS, right? You heard him out of his own mouth. GMS, lies, slanders, and false prophets. Now, the thing that he said we lied and slandered him about, he actually lied, okay? Now, I'm going to show you the video, because he mentioned that brothers made a video about them. And I was the one, the originator of the first video. The video was entitled Hebrew Israelite. You know what? There may be other brothers that made videos, but I made a video entitled Hebrew Israelite Neighborhood Watch is going off. Now, the guy says that we made a video saying that you told Israelites to pick up guns and fight and go try to fight Esau. Well, you did. You said it right here in this video. You said in this video, y'all heard it, and we may get around to playing it again. Now, all this came about, why? Because this guy got corrected. These guys got corrected about their faulty mark of the beast breakdown. And they're emotional. Instead of dealing with the doctrine, going into it and explaining exactly your point of view, you would rather lie, man. And you basically made a video, because that's all these guys do, man. These different Israelites, when you get on them about their doctrine, they just looking for a reason to go into the rest of this stuff. Because this guy, he's saying we lied and we slandered on him. Now, I want to get real quick, if I may. Before I go back to the scriptures, I want to look up the word slander. Because slander, a lot of you Israelites, you simple ass niggas out there. Let me just call you that. Because that's what you are, man. You act like fucking kids. You think slander is just saying something negative about a person. That's not slander. Slander is something that you have to prove.
Slander
is not true. It says here, the action or crime of making a false spoken statement damaging to a person's reputation. Right? It says here, make false and damaging statements about someone. You see? So, Sharian, Ratazan Sharian, the baby zealot, you said that brothers made a statement saying you told Israelites to take up weapons. Wait, didn't you do that in the video? Didn't you sit right there and say, let's go to the video. Let's go back to it, as a matter of fact. Can we do that? We're going to go in there right about where he says. First, let's get his statement here in this video.
We can find it, and we can.
Let's move ahead.
This one video was a video that I did a long time ago. It was a throwback. Yeah, Khan, absolutely, they are.
Now, what difference does it make how long ago the video was? You said it. You re-uploaded it on your channel. That's how we found the video. Don't start trying to back. If you say something in a video, you can't say you repented from that because you left the video up. If you repented, you should take the video down. If that's not the message you wish to convey to other Israelites, then you should get rid of the video. But it's still, I don't know if it's on your channel now, but it was.
Always doing that. But we got to address it on our end because brothers are throwing slanders out there. And there's a lot of new people that they don't really necessarily know who I am. They might like the way we bring out the word, but they don't know who I am. So it's easy for brothers to believe slanders. So we have to go ahead and clear those slanders up, those lies up. And that's
okay. So you're saying we lied on them. Let's listen.
What we doing today. And, the brothers got, like I said, the brothers got several different videos about us. They got one video about us that was done a long time ago, saying that I told Israelites to get guns and go fight against Esau. That did not happen. In the video, I was explaining how our people kill each other, but we should protect each other and take up arms to protect each other. So what they did was they took the video and lied and slandered it and said that I said Israel needs to go get weapons and kill Esau. They also made a...
Okay, let's deal with that. And we won't mention your counterpart to the right here, right? To the right of your screen with his bald fade. We won't even mention him for right now because he's irrelevant too. So we said that he told Israelites to take up weapons and kill Esau. Well, we didn't say that you said kill Esau, but you surely did say take up weapons. Let's go to it.
But they don't do that. If the cops pull you over, we're trying to be a political party.
Let's go back.
Something better than what the Black Panthers. We out here because what we got to start doing? We got to start doing a little bit of what the Black Panthers did, right?
We got to start doing a little bit of what the Black Panthers did. What did they do, brother?
We got something better than what the Black Panthers did. I'm gonna tell you why, because I know y'all from Sacramento, so I understand that y'all understand the Black Panther movement, right? One thing, and the reason why we're a step ahead of the Black Panthers is because we have a law to govern ourselves under. The Black Panthers were trying to be a political party, right? They were trying to they had some good things. They started the WIC program, right? They were trying to feed the inner city. But one thing that they didn't have is a law to govern themselves. But you know what we have to start doing that they did? They police their own communities.
You know what we have to do what we have to start doing that they did? He's not saying, figuratively. He's saying literally. Listen again.
We have to start doing that they did. They police their own communities. You understand what I'm saying? So guess what? If the cops pull you over, all the brothers getting out. We community watch right here for our communities. Just like Trayvon Martin was killed by George Zimmerman. What was George Zimmerman supposed to be? Community watch, right? He was supposed to be watching his community. Now it's time for us to watch ours. So every time the white devils are...
Now it's time for us to watch ours. And every time the white devils, listen.
Community watch, right? He was supposed to be watching his community. Now it's time for us to watch ours. So every time the white devils harass us, guess what we gonna do? We gonna pull over and we gonna watch him. We gonna watch him. And now,
guess what we gonna do? We gonna pull over and we gonna watch him. What else?
we ain't pulling out no cameras to watch him. We got our guns in our hands to watch him.
That's right.
We ain't pulling out no cameras to watch him. We pulling out our guns to watch him.
Ain't that our First Amendment right? See, this is the revolution we talking about right here. So now guess what?
This is the revolution we talking about right here. Wait a minute. Let's look up revolution and see what it means. This is the revolution we talking about, right? What does revolution mean, my brother? You got to learn the meaning of words. Don't use a word if you don't know what it means. Because people are listening to what you say. Revolution.
Revolution.
A forcible overthrow of a government or social order in favor of a new system. You see it? What are some of the similar words? Rebellion. Rebellion.
Rebellion.
An act of violent or open resistance to an established government or ruler. Wow. Revolt.
Revolt.
An attempt to put an end to the authority of a person or body by rebelling. Insurrection.
Insurrection.
A violent uprising against an authority or government. You can't say now you didn't mean what you said. You said it. You didn't say it figuratively. You said it literally. Let's listen.
So every time the white devils harass us, guess what we gonna do? We gonna pull over and we gonna watch them. We gonna watch them. And now we ain't pulling out no cameras to watch them. We got our guns in our hands to watch them.
That's right.
Cause ain't that our First Amendment right? See, this is the revolution we talking about right here. So now guess what? You'll feel a little safer, wouldn't you? When you know my black men, they gonna save me. But you know what? We gotta first get rid of the hate, cause our black men hate our black sisters, our so-called black sisters.
Right.
Our Latino, so-called Latino man hate our so-called Latino sisters.
So he said he's going to save you and he's going to help remove the hate. Is he able to help remove the hate? Hell no. You can't remove the hate and you can't save anybody. So the dude was going off, man. You see? See, when Jake get in his feelings, they start lying. That's emotions and lies disguised as diligence. They'll come on there, pretend like they're these diligent men of the Lord. They got it all together. And deep down inside, you a nervous wreck, bro. You lying your ass off, man. Saying people slandered you and lied on you. Ain't nobody slandered you or lied on you. You're the one that's telling lies. You lying right now. Sitting up there telling lies, man. Listen to more. Let's see. Where was we at? No, we was over here. Now, if I go into this video here. Let's go to the point.
I did a long absolutely. They are always doing that. But we got to address them. They don't really necessarily know who I am. You know, they might like the way we leave slanders. So we have to go ahead and clear those slanders up, those lies up. And that's what we're doing today. And, you know, the brothers got, like I said, the brothers got several different videos about us. They got one video about us that was done a long time ago, saying that I told Israelites to get guns and go fight against Esau. That did not happen. In the video, I was explaining how our people kill each other, but we should protect each other and take.
Now, he did kind of hint around to protecting each other, but the way that he mentioned it, he brought it out. He said straightforward, revolution. And we looked at the word revolution, and he know he lying. Look at his eyes. The guy know he telling lies, man. Look at him. He know he lying.
Each other and take up arms to protect each other. So what they did was they took the video and lied and slandered it and said that I said Israel needs to go get weapons and kill Esau. They also made a video about us wearing fringes.
Now, nobody ever said you need to take up weapons and kill Esau, but you did kind of hint around to it in your video. So the dude is clearly lying, man. I'm going to go back and read this first scripture. This is Proverbs 15:10. Correction is grievous unto him that forsaketh the way, and he that hateth reproof shall die. And the whole reason this whole thing arose because of correction. And it's grievous unto this dude. He doesn't feel like he can be corrected. So what does he do? He starts lying, which is going off. This is Zechariah 8 verse 16. It says, these are the things that ye shall do. Speak ye every man truth to his neighbor. Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates. And Sharian, you're lying. You lying your ass off. And we just proved it. And let none of you imagine evil in your hearts against his neighbor, and love no false oath. For all these are things that I hate, saith the Lord Yahweh. Sharian, Ratazan, Sharian, you going off. This is Colossians chapter 3. We'll start at verse 8. But now ye also put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy communication out of your mouth. And this was malice. This was a concerted effort and an attempt to gain sympathy from the peanut gallery, which is them whack-ass Israelites that listen to you, that follow you, that like that soft shit. Because all you had to do was throw in there some rape allegations, but you broke that down wrong also. You lied about those scriptures as well. All you had to do was go and they said we ugly and they want to fight us. They bullying us. You just crying, man. You crying like a little bitch because you got cut. You got cut and corrected, and now you sitting there lying, man. Lie not one to another, and you did that out of malice. Lie not one to another, seeing that you have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. And if you really had converted and became a new man, you wouldn't be sitting there lying like that. You would have just took the correction and just kept it moving. But instead you had to turn it into a pissing contest, which you can't even win that. Revelation 21:7, which we don't get into that. We get into doctrine. But if you're going to sit there and lie on us and say that we slandered you or lied on you, then you need to prove it. And I've just proven that you lied, man. What simply happened was you made a video, and this is and the water to the brother that had it on his page, one of the brothers from the Buffalo GMS Buffalo branch actually had this video re-uploaded on his page, because I did the video and then the page was terminated, but I was able to find this video. Now what got me heated was I was watching the brothers from Birmingham making a video entitled a live stream, Jake is a Joke. And they was getting all over these guys, man, ripping them to shreds. But when they played the video of this guy lying, saying that we slandered him, then I said, well, hold up. I still, maybe I can still find that video. This video will be re-uploaded, by the way. It's entitled Hebrew Israelite Neighborhood Watch is Going Off. Okay? Now, the dude went on to say we also made a video about him saying that about their friends' shirts. Well, the video wasn't about you. You was in the video, but the video wasn't about you. It was about all you Israelites that wear them punk-ass fringe t-shirts, because the video that I made was going into how in the ancient world, our forefathers never wore no t-shirt with no fringes. It was always garments down to the foot with fringes. That's the video you talking about, which nobody slandered you in that video. But see, these guys, you can't, once you reprove Jake, they get all emotional and they start telling lies. This is Revelation 21:7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. That's the elect. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable and murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. And Sharion, you're a liar. You sat right there and lied, man. Sat right there and lied. And you knew you told Israelites, and you cut your own self. You said you didn't say that. Then you turned right around and said all I did was told them to get weapons and protect ourselves. And then you said you can save somebody. You can't save anybody. Neither can you remove the hate and the enmity between the so-called black man and the so-called black, Latino, Native American woman. You can't remove the enmity. That's above your pay grade, my friend, my brother. That's above your pay grade. That's going to be done by Yahweh Shai, because it's part of the curses, and Yahweh Shai is the only one that's going to remove the curses off of us. Now, I want to address something else that these little fly-by-night said. And Salakia for the video dragging on, but this is also a video that was done by GMS Feed the Flock, right? Brother Mathathia did this video. I was watching it last night. And he played a clip of these guys also saying something else, showing you that they don't understand the scriptures. They don't know what the hell they're talking about. And it was just emotion. Now, he did this video. Brother Mathathia, GMS Feed the Flock, did a video entitled GMS, the Laughing Stock of Israel, because it's based off a statement that this other guy made that's in this video with Sharion, okay? The other half of these little mumble rappers, basically. Listen to what this guy says.
We really doing this for y'all. You know what I mean? It ain't really because, GMS is like the laughing stock. I'm going to keep it a buck. They're the laughing stock in Israel. At this point, they the reason why a lot of people laugh at the Hebrew Israelites. They the reason why we got coined black Hebrew Israelites. Because those Negroes, right?
Okay, so you heard him. Mr. Razor Sharp lineup with the ball fade, Iram, right? He said that GMS is the reason why you're getting called, basically why we're getting called bywords. That's why we're called black Hebrew Israelites, which is a byword and a reproach. Is that true? Is Great Millstone the reason that people laugh at the Hebrew Israelites? Well, let's see. According to the scriptures, showing you that they don't understand the scriptures. They're all about emotion, man. All right, so this is Deuteronomy 28, Just bear with me here. I got to get it together. What verse do I want? Deuteronomy 28. And verse 37. It says what? And let's start at 36. It says, the Lord shall bring thee and thy king, which thou shalt set over thee, unto a nation which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, and there shalt thou serve other gods, wood and stone. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee. The prophecy, which is one of the curses, it says that we were going to become a proverb and a byword among all nations. When you go into it, proverbs and bywords, when somebody calls you a black Hebrew Israelite, or those Israelites, when they look down on you, it's that way because of the curses. It's not that way because Great Millstone is the worst, just the worst thing going. So now all of a sudden, people they like the nations, they was going to respect you at first. See, you in captivity, but the nations was going to respect you. But since Great Millstone came on the scene, now we're the laughing, not only us, but y'all too. We're the laughing stock, but we made you get called black as a byword because of our doings. You see that? By the way, Sharion, the other nigga, the other guy, Believers of the Way, used to be on my comment board on the live streams almost every night, if I can recall. I'm not gonna say every night, but a couple of different, 2 to 3 different times I've seen him on the comment board. Believers of the Way. Okay? Early last year, maybe even the year before that. You be on the comment board on the live streams learning. Okay? Don't act like that, Chief. Anyway, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither the Lord shall lead thee. You see? So it ain't got nothing to do with Great Millstone per se. It's because of the Most High put the curses on us. As a matter of fact, this is written in Lamentations 2. I'm just jumping here at verse 14. It says, thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee, and they have not discovered thine iniquity to turn away thy captivity. We're in captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment. All that pass by clap their hands at thee. They hiss and wag their head at the daughter of Jerusalem, saying, is this the city that men call the perfection of beauty, the joy of the whole earth? All thine enemies have opened their mouth against thee. They hiss and gnash the teeth. They say, we have swallowed her up. Certainly this is the day that we look for. We have found we have seen it. So when the nations clap their hands and hiss and wag their heads and do all that, they calling you names. Look at these niggas. Is this the Israelites? Look at these blacks. Look at these black Hebrew Israelites, because that's an insult. And finally, I'm going to read 2 verses here out of Jeremiah. Jeremiah 42 verse 18 says, for thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, as mine anger and my fury have been poured forth upon the inhabitants of Jerusalem, so shall my fury be poured forth upon you when ye shall enter into Egypt. And we in spiritual Egypt now. And ye shall be an execration and an astonishment and a curse. And these little young niggas don't know what execration means. That's a curse. It's like, we're going to look it up. An execration and an astonishment and a curse and a reproach. And ye shall see this place no more. We will be a reproach among the nations, just like going back to the curse, right? Now, if you look up the term execration right here, which I did lessons on this in the past, it says here, ye shall be an execration, right? Execration at the bottom. It says curse, execration. Down here, curse, cursing, execration, oath, or swearing. You see? So we going to, it's just likened unto the word curse. So the Most High said we're going to be that every place that we go. People going to look down on us and they're going to call us names. See? So that guy Iram, he was lying. Jeremiah 44 and 12, and I will take the remnant of Judah that have set their faces to go into the land of Egypt to sojourn there, and they shall all be consumed and fall in the land of Egypt, spiritual Egypt. They shall even be consumed by the sword and by the famine. They shall die from the least even unto the greatest by the sword and by the famine, and they shall be an execration and an astonishment and a curse and a reproach. Let's look up reproach. And a reproach. See? So when guys get in their feelings because they got cut and corrected, then they start trying to, get all these little weird, weak-ass Israelites to follow them to rally, their rally cry. Right? Charpa. Charpa. It says reproach, shame, shame. Rebuke, reproachfully, reproach, scorn, taunt. Don't these Christians taunt us? They say you black Hebrew Israelites. Yeah, they do. Reproach, resting upon condition of shame, disgrace, a reproach. See? Contumely, disgrace, rebuke, reproach, shame. See that? Reproach, scorn, contempt. So when people look at us, they have contempt for us, but not because of Great Millstone, but because of the curses that the Heavenly Father put on you. So you guys, man, you going off. And I just want to do that quick lesson, man, because really, them guys is lightweight, man. They're just some lightweights, which I didn't, bother to get involved. Should have made a video before now, get on these guys or whatever. But that just show you the Most High gonna make you do it. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't like the fact that this guy tried to lie and say that we made up stuff about him. Nah, you was going off, man. Bottom line, you was going off. You guys need to repent, but I know you're not gonna because you're too fucking proud. Anyway, all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Shalom.